Welcome to Strange Planet. I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp. Let me tell you, if you want a good, fun-filled Marvel movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp definitely carries all the same, I would say, character traits from the original Ant-Man. It was fun, very family-oriented. It was just great. It basically follows this guy played by, I forgot the character's name, played by Paul Rudd, who's Ant-Man. And he is in house arrest following the events of Civil War. And he's stuck there. He's got to get help from Hope and Hank, Hank played by Michael Douglas, of course, to get help in trying to get their mom back. Apparently their mom got lost in the quantum dimension of the subatomic particle realm 30 years ago. And they finally came up with a way to possibly bring her back. After all, Ant-Man did come back from it at the end of the first film. So now there's this race against time, so to speak, they get mom back. Mom is played by Michelle Pfeiffer. And of course, as you see in this movie, they do the famous CGI, make everybody look young again. I saw Michael Douglas like, Romancing the Stone, or Wall Street or something. It was funny, man. I was like, oh God, they made him look young again. And Michelle Pfeiffer too. I was like, oh snap. Grease too? Then you had Lawrence Fishburne. They had a younger version of him too. I was like, oh, all these flashbacks. Lawrence Fishburne plays a former partner of Hank's, where they've had their differences, but they eventually kind of, try to work something out. And of course there is Ghost. Ghost played by Hannah John Kamen. And, she's kind of like one of the antagonists of the film. I think there are a little bit too many antagonists, too many bad guys. But she's not really so much a bad guy. She's somebody just seeking to want to just live. She went through something traumatic as a kid, and as a result, her molecules keep on like dissipating and coming back and dissipating and coming back, and it's getting worse as she ages. So, she's trying to use the same machinery that Hank and these guys, Ant-Man and Wasp, are using to try to get mom back, right? So it's like this, can we do both, or does somebody have to be sacrificed? That is the basic question that is answered in this movie, that is conflicted in this movie, and it's a lot of fun to watch in this movie. We get all the other actors back, and we get the big giant ant again. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun movie. If you enjoy this movie, if you enjoyed the first Ant-Man, you're going to love this one. I give Ant-Man and the Wasp, I give it 4 moons going around the Strange Planet. Great addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Very light-hearted, especially considering the ending of Infinity Wars. For those of you who don't know, this movie is actually pre-Infinity Wars. So it happens before all of that happens. However, it would be very smart, very wise, to stick around for the post-credit scenes. Both of them. Especially the first one. Because that's gonna, bring things back into some perspective. I'll give you a hint. Michelle Pfeiffer's character mentions something about quantum physics and time flux. And I thought that was important that she said that, because I think that will play a role as we venture on into the year with Captain Marvel and eventually Avengers 4, Infinity Wars 2. So, coming out next year. We're going to see how this plays out. Judy Greer is in this movie. She actually plays, and she was in, I believe, the first one as well. She plays the estranged ex-wife of Ant-Man, who she has a great relationship with now. They're cool. Her current husband's cool. He likes him. It's very nice relationship. But I'm like, wow, this is a busy woman. She plays Laurie Strode's daughter in the new Halloween movie coming out in October. So we got some busy people this year. The movie's filled with a lot of laughable moments and a lot of good talk. The dialogue is great, and it explains quite a few things. You have to listen carefully, though, because if you stop to look at your phone in the middle of the film, you might miss something. So it's smart that you just pay attention and just focus. I want to throw in a little bulletin. I'm planning on doing, myself and Silvio from Wide Range Media, we're planning on doing a live stream at some point this summer. I'll let you guys know when, but just keep this in the back of your heads as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of two amazing horror films. Rosemary's Baby and Dawn of the Dead. The original Dawn of the Dead, the George A. Romero classic that put zombies on the map. So I'm going to keep you guys posted for that, all right? And that way you could tune in and you can chime in with us about your thoughts about those two iconic films. What are your thoughts about the Ant-Man and the Wasp? Talk to me. Comment below and share with me what you think of the Ant-Man and the Wasp and how the ending, the very ending, will tie in to Infinity Wars. This is Ralph Perez from Strange Planet. Take care.